trees are super good quality here because we have a lot of rain, so the trees go up to 40-50 meters high. It was a bit common sense to put some activities in the air and to come in the forest, to stay in your own bubble, so you have a different view of the forest. And after you just need a way to access those bubbles, so my concept is to do some climbing. So we always need harness. At the beginning, I started to put all the bubble in the aerial park I made for my family and for the outdoor association club, where people from the village come and do outdoor sports. And we decided to install bubble in the high position. So for example, this bubble, the access is the climbing wall. At midnight when you go sleeping, you need to climb your climbing wall. And then do a zip line and access to your high bubble. Still walking at the approach of a place where you're gonna stay. It's a bit like a moment of meditation. So you start to smell, feel the opportunity you're gonna have. For me, it's important that you walk to the place where you're gonna stay. This ash tree, they're super strong, and there's always a male and female. So we can attach the bubble to both trees. So it's a perfect combination to set up a high bubble. At the beginning I installed a rope ladder, but one couple per 5 couples has a problem of height. So it was important at least that the access is stable. It's an automatic blocking pulley. As soon as the pulley feels intense pressure, so if, for example, something breaks or I fall down, so it will block automatically, and so the rope cannot move anymore. So it's a totally blocked. So let's go up. You need a system where I don't have to be there 24 hours on 24 hours, because people have to be independent. When they go up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm not there. Because people live mostly in buildings, Paris is very close from here. A lot of stress, so people need to take a time. En français, c'est buller. Buller, it means to take time with you. And also be lost in the space. Buller. Nice way to go and sleep your beautiful room, huh? To climb as high as 20 meters in the middle of the forest, to have such a view, and also to have a little challenge to go up. I think it's important to deserve something and to have a different vision now. We have a different vision of the forest because we are in a place where naturally will not be at the top of a tree. Here, when you access to your bubble, you still have a hole of 20 meters. So if you feel that you have a net, the net psychologically helps the people to jump in the bubble, and either you do like the scuba diving, so you go like backwards, this, Me, I find it super comfortable because you're seated, you see the 20 meters down here. It moves a little bit more this one because there's only 2 trees to attach. When you have a little bit more trees, it's a little bit more stable because you can spread the ropes around the bubble. But me, I like it because it gives a concept of a flying bubble. A bubble, originally it was made for the scientists. So it was made to go in Amazonia, in the top layer of the jungle. So they needed a structure, light, that they can pull up with a rope and install it on the roof of the Amazonia. They needed a transparent accommodation because over there it's super warm, but there's a lot of rains. So when there's a rain, you need to be protected by a roof. But because the mission was to study the different wildlife around, they needed something to see. So they could write about what they see, even if it's raining. And also, they needed, when it's very hot, a structure where they can be like a cabriolet.
A convertible car?
Yeah, convertible cars. So this you can open when it's too hot. Just amazing. You're at 20 meters and you can say hello and be smelling more, feeling the wind, be more a witness, and just check just beside like this because you can just turn your heads and you see everything. So you're a real witness. So that's the amazing part of a bubble. You're a bit flying. You're living in the air. You're in the air. You're like a rocket, but you are stable in a tree. So that's why you can stay. And that I agree. You can stay a long time. Just you stop the time. There's no more time. The way we decided to build a bubble is for sure, first of all, the trees. We look at the trees, if they are healthy, and the configuration of trees is good at the male. So the first thing to do is use a archie, and then we send a little rope in the middle of the V shape, so we can put after a bigger rope. So that's super hard at the beginning. So we throw many times arrows, just to bring a tiny rope so it can go around the main part of the trees. And so when you climb on the main rope, actually after you start from the top to down. So you always first of all install the platform so you can work on solid structures. Here, because it's 20 meters high, the living place is small because you have just the minimum with the dry toilet.
That's important because you wouldn't want to have to go down.
No. So I need to find a way where I can build a dry toilet where it's still hygienic and that can stay here a long time. This is super kind of heavy. It's the heaviest thing on the terrace. It's the toilet. And because it's totally a stainless box with the sawdust just beside. So behind there's a little box where we can remove, and so we bring down the toilet and we make a compost of it.
So you bring it down after each guest?
Yeah, after. So a box to put your shoes inside so you don't make the bubble dirty.
Okay.
The vertigo is a big problem with the population. I think with the education, especially in France, where at the school they learn how to swim, people are less afraid of water than afraid of height. So that's why I've decided to create a lower bubble that has an access with a stairway where you don't need to take an harness. In the morning, this is something it's really comfortable, is when the sun rises to remove the roof, but as soon as either there's some rain or it starts to be a little bit colder with some wind, it's true, having a roof, it's an easy way to be protected and still be part of the show.
Had you seen this done before?
I was trained to be working in the trees, and actually we have to sleep in the forest also, and we have to sleep on hammock. And so I said, well, if we can sleep in hammock at 3-4 meters high, why not we cannot sleep in a maybe more comfortable structure higher? So I was looking for an idea of a bird nest. But a bird nest, it's more modern than if it was, we could take branches and make like a nest. So, and the vision is for me important, just to so you can see the nature, and it's amazing how many owls are at night. And actually most of the time they just come in a branch higher than the bubble. But the most important after is more the attachment, because the attachment is of course the security of a bubble. So you have like 6 rope that is going up 45 degrees. It's about 8 tons of resistance, so that's why it doesn't move, because you have those 6 ropes going up plus 6 ropes going down 45 degrees. It makes the bubble super stable. Yeah, for a structure that is just attached like this in the air.
What's the level of pressure in the tree of this system versus a tree house?
First of all, a tree house, I think it's 4-5 tons. Yeah, 5 tons of wood. A bubble, so it's 100 kilos. So actually it's just an aluminum frame with an inflatable rubber system, a bit like a trampoline, but with air under the mattress.
What is that? Who makes rotten mattress? Is it
So
custom?
I made, so it's a custom mattress, and after you put some normal sheets on top of it. So it's that's why it's super comfortable.
Like a giant nest from a bird.
Yeah. For me, there's zero impact, because it's just a little rope. It's 8 millimeters rope. Doesn't change nothing. Yeah, I have about 10 bubbles, but it's not a quantity. It's more, I need a very peaceful environment where the bubble has to be spread in the forest, so you don't even realize that there are some bubbles. Has to be totally hidden and integrated in the forest. The concept of living in very light structures where you are a witness of what's happening around you, I think it's something that talks to people, because living in the trees, it talks to all of us. As a child, you want to live in the trees. I don't know, it's something that fascinates when you're a child, to go up and be like a bird and stay in the trees. Either to climb and stay on the branch or build a tree house. Now that the bubble exists, maybe we'll transfer the concept of living in a tree house by living in a bubble, because it's a very powerful concept. You are in your bubble in the trees. You bubbling your life. Tu bulles dans ta vie.